Yo, 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 Muddy Waters Podcast. This your boy Shaq Sims, and I'm here right now with a special guest. Listen, alright. I say this every episode, like, I'm here right now with a special guest. That's to make you niggas feel good, make you niggas feel special. A lot of you niggas ain't special, but this young lady right here is very special. You know, we, not only is she somebody that has made something out of nothing, the definition of getting it out the mud.
The mud.
For sure. But I actually know her. Like, we grew up like from little kids.
Sandbox.
Facts, you know, and then, you know, as time progressed on in life, you know, we went our separate ways and stuff like that. And she ended up flourishing and becoming like a very successful young lady. So without further ado, I want to introduce Tiani, boss lady.
Hello.
How you doing?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. Everything is everything. That's all I can say. And I'm blessed. I'm just excited for the most part.
You shining.
Thank
Literally.
you. Thank you.
Literally, you shining.
Look glitter.
Yeah.
Razzle dazzle or something.
Facts. We in front of the Christmas tree, man. You know, it's Christmas time.
Yeah. Yeah. You done with your Christmas shopping?
I'm taking it easy this year.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I'm taking it easy this year. So my Christmas shopping is simple. Like, you know, I got some Christmas gifts for the young lady that I'm talking to right now.
Oh.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
I told her that I got her something.
Okay.
Because I didn't want her to buy herself what I bought her. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I wanted to tell her so she didn't buy nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can see, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That makes
like,
sense.
look, I
it
bought,
makes sense.
Cause I tried to like buy stuff that I know she liked.
Yeah,
and shit.
And that's how it should be. Like, I can't stand trying to figure out people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what to buy somebody. Just tell me what you like so that I can go and buy you something on that caliber. But that's a good deal.
Yeah. What you want for Christmas? You got every fucking thing.
You know what I want me one of those vacuums, those robotic vacuums that vacuum the floor.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is press a button and it just vacuums the whole house for you. That's what I want.
You want that?
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's all you need to complete the castle, huh?
That's all I want. That's
Y'all niggas hear the echo, right? That's how big this house is. Y'all hear this echo?
Oh my God. Oh, I didn't even know this was the echo.
Yeah. This is a big ass house. So that's all you need for the castle is a robotic.
Yeah, a robotic vacuum. That's all I need. I got everything else I need. I don't want no jewelry, no purses, no money. Just give me my vacuum.
Yeah. That's it. Speaking of purses, before, you know, we're going to get into your story, but speaking of purses, right? Because you deal with, a lot of your endeavors deal with finances. Mm-hmm. A lot of your endeavors deal with credit. Mm-hmm. A lot of your endeavors deal with just, you know, getting people right and helping people. This Birkin situation, right? What's your thoughts on the Birkin shit?
Man, first of all, and I am not a proper person. I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm me.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. To spend $40,000 on a bag is absolutely slow, because first of all, that's a car, that's a piece of land, that's a down payment on a house. You can do so many other different things with $40,000 besides wear it on your shoulder, and you still ain't gonna put shit in it but lip gloss and a mirror and a little wallet or whatever. That's stupid to me. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand this whole Birkin situation. If they want to spend $40,000 on a bag, may God be with them, but that's just not my cup of tea. Like, I can do so many other things with $40,000.
Yeah,
it's stupid. So
it's safe to say you don't want a Birkin.
No, absolutely.
Mad.
Take it back to the store. Take that Birkin back to the store. Just give me $40,000 since you want to throw it away. Put the cash in my hand. I'll go flip it a couple times, buy some land, something. Yeah. I'm not wearing no $40,000 bag on my shoulder. No.
Yeah.
Not happening. Okay. Not happening.
And she's successful. See, that's the thing. Like, it's always the girls that don't have shit really going on
that want the most.
Shit. Mm. It's always
that want the most. They want the most.
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like because they try to base their lives off of social media and who's who in social media and who has what. And they're trying to be like them, either to put on an image to either try to get a man. I don't know why these people doing this stuff, because I feel like if you can't buy it yourself, you don't need it. Don't ask nobody else to buy you nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have $900 to spend on some shoes, you don't need to be asking somebody else, oh, I need $900. You don't need to be doing all that. You need to focus on yourself first. But man, these people they're weird. This society nowadays is weird. I don't know how to fit in with this.
Me either, man.
I don't know how to fit in here. Like, I don't. That's why I just kind of stay to myself and just do what I do, because I can't fit in with these people. I don't know.
People are strange.
They are strange. They are weird.
Like this girl, did you see the video where the girl was crying because her boyfriend didn't he bought her a fake Chanel bag? Like, she was crying. She was
it like a birthday dinner or something?
Nah, they was like at home. She was like, "You fucking broke ass nigga."
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I didn't see that.
She was crying.
Man, people are weird. People are weird. And what are you crying about? What are you crying about a fake Chanel bag for? Like, what made you cry? What triggered them tears? I need to know what triggered the tears to make you cry over a fake Chanel bag. What happened?
It had to be somebody else involved. Like, she was trying to, maybe she was expecting the Chanel bag. She told her friend she was getting one, and then she found out it was fake. So she was like, "Damn, I'm embarrassed now." It seemed like embarrassment.
I don't know. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't relate to these people. I can't. I buy my own bags. I buy my own shoes. I buy my own clothes, my own jewelry, because I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit up here and depend on somebody else to do that when I can do it myself.
Yeah.
So I don't understand these people. I don't understand. And then the thing about it is, society nowadays, they actually do depend on people to buy them stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
How do you feel about, because you have your own, right? Everything. But let's just say you were financially straight, but you were in a transition period where you were going from renting a house to buying a house, right? And you were dating a guy and he said, "Baby, let's go half on everything." Mm-hmm. How would you feel about that?
I would feel okay with it.
You feel okay with it? You wouldn't be you fucking...
No.
None of that.
No. I would be okay. I'm okay with someone wanting to go half with me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I don't want to pay all the bills. I don't want you to pay all the bills, because I don't want you to feel like, oh, well, I pay everything, so this is this and this is that, and what I say goes. So I would prefer to be 50-50 with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to pay 50-50 on a mortgage, 50-50 on bills, 50-50 on cars, whatever. You know, I would prefer that, because at least I would feel like I'm somewhat involved. But, you have some people that think oh, well, they supposed to pay the whole thing.
Yeah.
They supposed to do this. They supposed to do that. Now, in the old days, the man took care of the house and the woman cooked and cleaned and all that other stuff. And nowadays, it's, somewhat the same. But, I don't have a problem with paying 50-50 with anything. So
you look at the man the same, paying 50-50. You don't look at him any different, like he's a different caliber of nigga because he wants to split the bills.
No.
Or does a nigga get more brownie points because he wants to pay all the bills? Or he's in a position to? Does he get more brownie points?
Now see, I don't know. Now it's a plus if the person wants to pay all the bills. If they're just no, I'm gonna pay everything, don't pay nothing. Okay, well, it makes me feel good to a certain extent. Yeah. But I'm not going to look at a person any different if they just can go 50-50. It's not going to make me look at you no different.
Yeah.
So, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Some people just, I don't get it. Because I know it's been on social media quite a few times.
Yeah.
When people, the man's supposed to pay all the bills. But you got to look at it the same. You got to look at it on a different aspect. If the man is paying all the bills, he's going to expect the woman to do a whole lot more than what she's doing. That means that she need to have that house clean. She need to make sure that food on the table when he get home. She need to make sure them clothes washed. She need to make sure that the room clean. She need to make sure the sheets washed, kids taken care of, everything. But if you going 50-50 with somebody, it's kind of like a little bit of leeway there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tricky, man.
It is tricky. It is.
It's tricky. I don't know, man. Me personally, I would want to take care of everything. But then I also wouldn't want to be in a position where I'm taking care of everything for 10 years and something happened.
Exactly.
I was just about to say that.
I was just about to say that.
Because and then you fucked off and now...
Because if you think about it, if a woman gets comfortable with a man paying everything for 10 years, she doesn't have to pay anything. Man loses his job, man loses money, man loses bank account. Things happen, you know what I'm saying? And something happens and that woman don't know how to get that bag and she can't pick up where he left off, you in a whole lot of trouble.
You fucked up.
You fucked up. You in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, 50-50 is, not just looking at it like, oh, he paid 50, she paid 50. That's how it's supposed to be. It's a whole lot of things that comes behind that as well. Different responsibilities. That's teaching a woman, okay, well, he might not have it this month. I'm going to pick up the slack. That's how it's supposed to be. So that's how I feel like it's supposed to be. But a lot of people don't think like that. So
yeah. And sometimes 50-50 isn't always paying 50-50 of the bills. It's having your part put away just in case some shit happens.
Exactly.
That's 50-50.
If you don't have it, how are you going to get it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because the one thing about the bills, them shits don't stop. They gonna keep going and they gonna keep adding up. And if you don't have that money to pay them, and your man ain't got it, you in a whole nother different situation. You might fuck your credit up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get loans, trying to pay this, then you got to pay the loans back. So you have to have some type of boundaries when it comes to doing things with somebody else.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. Yeah, I like to ask women their philosophies on just these types of topics because you got different calibers of women out here. You know what I mean? You got women that's like, all right, you just regular 9 to 5, but you straight. You feel me? You know how to manage your money. You know how to balance shit. So you good. Your credit good. All of that. Then you got like apartment balling. Like they be straight, but they not fucked up. But they not in the best position. But they better off than the regular chick with the 9 to 5.
But
they got a little bit.
You know what I've learned about the apartment balling? Some people like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people like being in an apartment. Some people don't want more than an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll find some people that they have goals of having a house. They got goals of doing this. And then you got some people that got goals of actually staying where they at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got goals of living in an apartment for the rest of their life because they can't handle the responsibility of a house and everything else that come with it. So I had to learn that because I used to think like, everybody wants to be in a house. Everybody wants to do this. And I had to learn like, no, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. You got some people out here that's like that. So, they just rather live in an apartment and just have all the money that they have and then just live like that. So, it's all different kinds of wavelengths. Like, I don't know. People.
Different types of people.
Yeah, it's different type of people. So I
just feel like as long as you want more, you'll be all right. Yeah. You'll be fine in this world. If you want more, you'll get more.
Right. I don't like complacency.
No.
I'm one of them type of people. I have several businesses. I don't just have one. I have several. So I'm one of them type of people that if one of my businesses is doing good and it's flourishing, it's doing what it's supposed to do, okay, it's time to start another one because I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? I'm bored with this business. This business is running by itself. I need to get another one. So this one is running by itself. I need to get another one. I need to get another one. And that's just how I think. I can't stand no complacent people that's just like, I'm fine with making $300 a week because all the bills is paid and this and this. I might not have no money to do nothing else, but I'm just fine. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I don't like it.
It makes my skin crawl.
It does.
Because I just feel like, and I said this on Instagram and Facebook, like, if you're not progressing, you're dead. Life's about progression. That's what it's really about, like getting to the next place.
It is.
That's what it's about.
And if you're complacent, I don't understand how, you know what, that might be why there's a lot of depressed people out here. That might be why. Because of the fact that they're just complacent. They just doing the same thing every day. They waking up doing the same thing, got the same mindset. That might be why it's a lot of depressed people out here. Because if you think about it, if you're elevating your mind. And if you're always looking into something different, there's no room for depression. There's no time for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to think about other stuff. Like, you don't have time to think about negative stuff. You don't have time to think about, you know, the complacency that you're going through if you always trying to do something else. So
I feel like, you know, depression sets in, but people don't do anything to change their situation. Like, I went through depression a couple times in my life.
I have to.
But I worked my way out of depression.
Right.
Like, I feel like people give people too much like slack for shit. It's like, as soon as people realize that you're the master of your own fate, like, you literally control.
You sound like me.
You literally control your fate, though.
You do.
You
And
do.
I just had this conversation.
You control it.
I just had this conversation with someone about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, one of my, I don't even want to say it, but just somebody I know. I had this conversation with somebody I know, and she was just like, I'm just so mad, and this person pissed me off, and this person pissed me off. And I had to tell her, I said, no, that person didn't piss you off. You pissed your own self off because you allowed that person to piss you off. All you have to do is keep a positive mindset all the time, and nobody can piss you off. You are the master of your own happiness. You are the master of your anger. You are the master of your life. You are the master of everything that goes on with yourself. So don't you dare walk around here saying, oh, well, this person made me mad because they did this. No, you allowed them to make you mad.
Facts.
So, you know, I have to tell people that all the time because it's easy to slide into depression, and it's easy to say, everything not going right. Everything is this. Everything is that. Nothing is working for me. But when you start thinking on the brighter side, like, okay, you know what? This didn't work out, but I didn't die. You know what I'm saying? I didn't die. I'm still alive. I can try something else. I can try this. I can try that. Yeah, I might not have no money in my bank account, but shit, I just ate. I'm not hungry. It's a roof over my head. I might be broke, but I can go make some money. You know, you have to think about things on a different type of caliber all the time so that you don't get like that. Because I used to be like that too. Like, I had a real, let me see, about 2017, 2018, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just doing so many different things, and I had so many different things on my plate.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, you know, this isn't working. This isn't working. You know, I fell into depression a couple of times, but then I had to elevate my mind and just be like, you know what? Ain't nothing good gonna come out of me laying in this bed all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, like, I'm laying in the bed all day crying and up under the covers and trying to, you know, like, do whatever. And the days is passing me by, I could be doing something else. So that's how I had to start thinking in order to get up out of that. And
Making you more depressed. It's like a loop.
it making me more depressed.
It's like a loop.
It's like a loop. Shit, I wake up, take a shower, get back in the bed. Like, no, we got to change something around here. Something has to change.
Yeah.
So, you know, I tell people that's battling depression a lot, if you are having a day to where you depressed and you don't know what to do with yourself, go outside. Go outside. Take shoes off. Go outside. Find something to do out there. You know what I'm saying? Find a rock. Find a flower. Find a plant. Plant something. You know what I'm saying? Go outside. Do something.
Right.
Because you sitting up in the house looking at four walls all day, every day, your mind just spinning. It's just spinning. It's just going to keep circling. There ain't nothing good going to come out of it.
You're going to get more depressed.
More depressed.
You're going to get stuck in your solitude. And some people are not strong enough to pull themselves out of it. Like, one thing I learned, you get a lot of growth in solitude, but you have to be strong-minded and strong-willed to know, like, okay, I'm going through this for a purpose. I'm going to go through these emotions for a while.
Right.
But I have to pull myself out of this shit.
Right.
Too. Like,
right.
Because when I quit smoking cigarettes, you know, I smoked cigarettes from 16 to 26. You know what I'm saying? But I quit, you know, and it put me into, like, depression. Not because I missed cigarettes or nothing like that. It just, my body chemistry was off.
Yeah.
But I knew something was going to change. Like, you can't have something that you do for so long and take it away and think that it's just gonna be all right.
Right. You have to substitute it with something else. Like, that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? And I had to realize that too, because I used to smoke cigarettes too. But when I would always pick up cigarettes when I'm mad. Like, when I'm mad or when I'm depressed or when I got something going on in my mind, I'll pick up a cigarette. And I mean, I would just chain smoke back to back, back to back, back to back. And then once I actually kicked it, I started drinking. So it's like, okay, we got to find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Because these habits are just way too unhealthy. We got to find something else to do. So, you know, a lot of people think that, you know, because it is hard to kick cigarettes. It's very, very hard. It's very hard. But, you know, a lot of people think that they can't do it because their body just start going through these changes. But it's only because your body has been so dependent on cigarettes for so long.
Yeah, you're supposed to go through them changes. Yeah. Like, it's just how it goes. It's just the nature of the beast. Like, you don't get nothing good without bad and nothing bad without good. That's what the yin and the yang symbol
exactly.
That's just life.
Exactly.
You know, but when I quit, you know, I started exercising, and I literally the same day.
You lost a lot of weight. You have lost a lot of weight.
Thank you. I had to, man. I had to.
You look good. You look good. I ain't gonna lie. You lost a lot of weight. When I saw you, I was like, what the hell? Wait a minute. That's why I commented. I was like, wait a minute. I remember this person right here. I don't remember this person. I don't know this person right here. But yeah, you look good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You remember when I was a fat little boy.
You was a big one.
Big Subway sandwiches, like
you was a big one.
and shit. You was around back then, man.
You was a big one.
Yeah, my mom was spoiled me, man. Had me eating all that shit.
Yeah, I remember.
I had to shake them habits, though, man. But you know the thing when it comes to like depression and stuff, like I just feel like people should just, you know, like you the master of your own fate. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, you can't help that I feel like this. You can't help the initial reactions and the initial things that happen
we're
to
human.
You.
Like we're not robots.
Yeah.
So we have emotions. We're supposed to have emotions.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be mad. We're supposed to be hurt. We're supposed to cry. We're supposed to feel sad sometimes, but you're not supposed to stay in those states. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to feel it and get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't sit around and wallow in it for too long, because that's when depression kicks in. But you know, I used to think a lot of the times that we were robots. I was thinking that we're not supposed to feel like this. We're not supposed to feel sad. But, you know, it took a long time for me to realize that I ain't no damn robot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to feel like this. I went through something traumatic. So now I'm supposed to feel the effects of it. So, you know, but as long as you don't wallow in it and just... I got cheated on 5 years ago and I just can't get it together. Can't get a nigga. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, like, get it together.
Yeah, I see it all the time in my job. Like, people just be.
Yeah. I see it a lot too. I have clients. I deal with a lot of people. I deal with a lot of people on all different sides of the fence. So, you know, I deal with people that don't have patience. I deal with people that's not optimistic. I deal with pessimistic people. I deal with all kind of people. But I'm so, you know, open with myself. I have to tell people, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that person that's just going to sugarcoat things for you. If you have an anxiety about this, you need to focus your mind on something else. You need to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of my clients love me, because of the fact that I'm just so open and I'm so real with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell a person in a minute, okay, you need to be patient. You need to calm down. You need to be patient. Things don't happen overnight. And you can't be pessimistic about things either. Like, you can't be, well, it's not going to work for me. Nothing's ever going to happen for me. I done been through this. And I got evicted. And you can't be like that. Like, if you be like that for the rest of your life, nothing good going to happen to you. Because you always expecting bad stuff. So, man.
Power's in the tongue, man.
Yeah, it is.
Power's in the tongue and in your mind, for real. That shit is in the Bible for you niggas that, you know, don't believe in spirituality, but you Bible thumpers.
Man.
Listen, man, that shit is in the Bible.
It is.
Power is in the tongue.
It is.
What you speaketh may cometh. I don't know if that's the exact thing that they said in the Bible, but it was something like that.
I don't think that's it, but...
It's something like that.
I don't think that's it, but...
It's something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You got the gist of it.
Thanks. So how did you get into entrepreneurship? Like, what... Because, you know, you were in the military prior, you know, Army?
Yes.
You were in the Army?
I was in the Army for 6 years. Honestly, I don't like people telling me what to do. Like, I'm not one of them type of people where you tell me I can only take 30 minutes for lunch. I I need an hour, okay?
Yeah.
Because I might have to go to Chick-fil-A, and everybody knows Chick-fil-A got a line.
Yeah.
So what if I'm in a line for 30 minutes and then I got to drive back and I only got 5 minutes to eat? Oh no.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do that. So
yeah.
I when I was in the military, I got to a point where I was just like, I don't like these people telling me what to do all the time. I don't like being here at 5 a.m. I don't like having to go home when you say I can go home. So, you know, and then I had just had my daughter, my first daughter, and I was just like, I want to spend more time with my daughter. So I gotta go. So I got out. I ended up getting disability. And for anybody that need VA disability, I do that as well.
You do?
I do.
That's
great. Yes. Yes.
Give me some. I ain't never been in that motherfucker, but get me some.
Oh, I get you in and get you out. Okay. So big facts. So anyways.
We're gonna talk. Y'all just see the fucking military uniform for a week.
Okay. Just go in basic training, get on out. Yeah. I got you. So yeah, that's another little side hustle I do as well. I get VA disability for people that have been in the military and people that's in the military. I also, if they want to get out, you know, I help them get out, help them get their disability ratings and medical retirement and all the other good stuff. So something else I've been doing for like the last, when did I get out? 2006, 17, 16? I've been doing that for 4 years.
Okay.
So, yeah. But yeah, so basically, after I got out the military, I played around with school, like a couple different schools or whatever, just trying to find myself and trying to find something to do because I had been in the military for so long. And everything that I was trying, I had a problem with authority. Like, I had a problem with it. Like, every time I went to school, oh, you late. It's like, man, go to hell. Like, I don't care about being late. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be here. You know, that was my mindset. And so after I was done with school, the reason a lot of people start entrepreneurship, money. You know what I'm saying? Like, wanting money. And to be honest, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually started out selling peanuts. Yeah. Like, what happened was...
What kind of peanuts? Boiled peanuts?
Boiled peanuts. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. It's okay.
You good?
It's fine. It's fine. I need to shampoo it anyway. But anyways, a lot of people... What happened was my grandmother had called me because I love boiled peanuts. My grandmother called me and she was like, I got like 5 crates of boiled peanuts over here that my sister picked from the country. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna come over there and get them, you know, just boil some peanuts or whatever. I'm in the kitchen playing around now. I'm playing around and threw some lemon pepper in there in one pot. Threw some hot sauce, some little Cajun in another pot. I threw some little garlic powder in there. And when I was done and I ate them, I was like, she's kind of good. You know what I'm saying? So then my friends came over and they ate some and they're like, what the hell? Like, you gonna sell these? Let me buy this pot off of you. So I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I started literally selling peanuts, like buying peanuts and selling them. I was selling peanuts out of the trunk of my car. Like, seriously, for like a whole year.
Was it good money?
Yeah, it was good money. I was selling big bags, little bags. I was slinging peanuts from here, Broad River, Lexington, Hopkins. I'm all over the place. I started selling peanuts.
What?
And yes, a lot of people don't even remember that. That's the thing. But if you go back on my social media, peanuts, like, seriously. So anyways, that's actually how I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people that way. And then I always just slip up and things just fall in my hand. But anyways, I made a funnel cake and I posted my funnel cake on social media. Everybody's, can you make me one? How much you gonna charge? How much you gonna charge? And it's like, damn, what the hell? I start selling funnel cakes and peanuts. You know what I'm saying? I started getting booked at pop-up shops, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then what happened was, and this was 2017, 2018. And I didn't even get into credit. I wasn't even into credit around this time. And my credit was bad. Couldn't get nothing in my name. Ruined everything when I was young or whatever. And I got a house from a private owner. When I got the house, the private owner stopped paying her mortgage. Now, I'm paying the lady $1,000 every month when I'm supposed to. And she stopped paying the mortgage. I'm in the house about 10 months. So I just walked to the mailbox one day and I see a letter in the mailbox, well, envelope, and it says it was addressed to my landlord, and it says from the law office. So I'm like, this look kind of important, because she had been getting letters to the house the whole time, but I haven't been opening. So I opened it, and the thing said, if you're living in this house right now, you're breaking the law, and this is trespassing, and you need to leave within the next 10 days. So I'm like, wait, what? And this is back in 2018. A lot of people don't know this. You know what I'm saying? But I went through hell. You know what I'm saying? Back to back. It was just shit happening back to back. So anyways, I called the law office and they're like, yeah, this house was sold at an auction a month ago and you need to leave like today. And I'm like, well, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this got to be some type of mistake, because I've been paying my landlord $1,000 a month to live here. This don't make sense. And they're like, oh, your landlord didn't tell you? This house has been sold. This house was in foreclosure for the last year. So I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Was she white?
No, she was black.
God damn.
Black lady did that shit.
Black folks benefit of the doubt.
What? Man, I wanted to kill this thing.
I would have wanted to kill her ass too.
Kill this damn lady. And then I had a child. You know, I'm single parent. Like, I'm trying to be a girlfriend to a nigga in jail. It was so much. I was in nursing school. Like, it was so much shit going on.
Yeah.
I called this lady. I'm like, yo. I'm like, so, I got a letter saying that the house been sold. She's like, what?
Clueless.
What do you mean?
Lying.
Now, bitch, you know damn well.
Yeah, you know what the fuck going on.
You know damn well these people ain't sold your house without you knowing.
Yeah.
So she's like, no, I didn't know that. I knew it was going into foreclosure. Man, so I had to pack up all my stuff. I think I might have had like 10 days, pack up all my stuff, find somewhere to live, you know, pack my daughter's stuff up too, single parent, all this shit going on. But my credit was fucked up. I couldn't get no apartment in my name. I couldn't get nothing. Like, nothing. Like, it was crazy. Like, I'm out here asking people like, yo, can you put this in your name? Can you put this in your name? Da, 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 da. How do I do this? Da, 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 da. Everybody credit messed up. Everybody. Nobody can help me. I had to move back in with my grandparents at 20. How was I? 27? 27 years old with a child.
Yeah.
I got money. Buku money. But I got to move back in with my grandparents because my credit fucked up. So then I'm like, that right there was depression at its finest, okay? Because it was like, damn, I don't know which way to go. You know what I'm saying? Everything's failing. I don't know what to do. And I went into a depression for months. And then I was just like, okay, well, I'll pay somebody to make me a CPN or whatever. Pay somebody to do that. And then I thought about it. Once I got the CPN and got into a little apartment or whatever, the apartment was so small. Oh, it was so small. It was like 2 bedrooms, like a little shoebox. But anyways, it was small. Like, literally from this window to that window back there, that's how big that apartment was. Yeah. It was small, and it was 2 bedroom. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, I'm just looking to fixing my credit. And I looked into fixing my credit. I did everything I was supposed to do that the tutorials was telling me to do. And so once I fixed my credit, I didn't have no credit. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't. And like everybody else, I'm just oblivious to all this stuff. All this stuff was new to me. So then I was like,
so when you fix your credit, you started with a clean slate.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Clean slate. No credit, no nothing after I fixed it. But I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, okay, well, I don't have credit now. So what does this mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dumb as hell. So I paid for a class. So I took a class or whatever. So it's like, okay, I need to get a trade line. Put a trade line on here. Put a trade line on my credit or whatever. I saw my credit score jump up to like a 7. It's like a 770, something like that. So I'm like, okay, so what does this mean? You know, I'm still being stupid. So what does this mean? I'm like, okay, well, let me try to apply for a house. You know, let me go through my bank, see if I can get a mortgage. I had tried for mortgages so many times and got denied so many times. So I'm in the mindset, you're going to get denied. Just do this for shits and giggles. So anyways, I applied for a mortgage. When they asked me like how much you want to apply for, just put in $260,000. I put it in. 24 hours later, I get an email and it says, you've been approved for a $260,000 mortgage. So I'm like, what? Like, what? So how you looking right now? That's how I'm looking. I'm like, and I'm in this 2-bedroom.
One trade line.
One trade line. Bought me up to $745. So I'm looking at the phone because I got it in my email. I'm looking at the phone like, whoa, like what does this mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, does this mean I can go buy a house right now? Like, what? You know, I'm still confused. So I printed it off, went and met with a realtor. The realtor was like, okay, yeah, you know, you got it. You ready to go look for a house. So I'm still in my mind like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have been trying so many times to buy a house. So I'm like, this ain't gonna work. So I ended up finding this house, and they started putting contracts in, and I'm still like sitting nervous, like something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
because you going from literally that situation to
like and it's literally, I swear, and it's literally like 2-3 months. Like it's like a 2-3 month roll around. Like it's happening fast. So they putting in contracts and stuff, and I'm just like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Something gonna happen. Something gonna happen. And then they started negotiating, and you know, okay, well, send this in, send that in. So I'm sending in the stuff, but I'm still thinking that something's gonna happen. So after I'm sending everything in, I think maybe about 3 weeks pass by. 3 weeks pass, I get a closing date for the house. So I'm like, something's still gonna happen. I'm like, something's still gonna happen. I know something gonna happen at closing because something always happens.
Right.
So anyways, I get the closing date. I go to the closing, the attorney's there, and the guy that's selling the house, he's there, and everybody's signing papers and stuff, and I'm signing. I'm like, something's still going. I'm still sitting there like, I ain't gonna get this house. I ain't gonna even gonna get my hopes up. So then the guy's like, okay, we just got to call the bank, you know, to get the check over here, and that's it. So I'm like, the bank gonna say no. The bank gonna say, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So after he came back, and he's like, okay, everything's good to go. You know, you got the keys, you got the garage opener, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I sat there. I know I sat there for about 25 minutes. Me and my little brother went to closing with me.
Yeah.
So I sat there for about 25 minutes, and I was like, I got a house? Like, I got a 4-bedroom house. For real? And, you know, Noah was just sitting there like, what the fuck is we still sitting here for? Like, what the hell is happening? And I just sat there and I just started crying. I just remember I just started crying, and I was like, I can't believe that this just happened. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Left there, came here. I had the keys, opened the door, ran through the house like a bat out of hell. I'm just running through the house. Went in the front yard, started doing cartwheels, just all kind of shit. I was just so happy. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I got to help people. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was this easy for me to do this, imagine how many other people are in the same situation I just came from. You know what I'm saying? So
how long was the time span from you getting evicted from that house? Not evicted, but you got kicked out.
I got kicked out in, was it October 2018. July 2019, July 8th, 2019, I was walking in this house with the keys.
So 10 months.
10 months. And I didn't start on my credit when I got put out the house. I started on my credit back in February of 2019. So from February to July, I started on my credit with the trade lines.
Rags to riches.
Man, let me tell you.
Rags to bag.
I'm trying to tell you. So after I got the house, you know, I was like, after I got the house, well, I need furniture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to pay out of pocket. I went on Navy Federal and applied for a credit card. I ain't gonna get it. I just got a $260,000 house. I ain't gonna get it. I get approved for $15,000 credit line. So I'm like, God damn it, let me try for another one. So I went on Ashley Furniture. I'm like, I need some furniture. Got on Ashley Furniture, got approved for $7,000. I'm like, shit, I done furnished the whole house, bought a house, and ain't spent $1. Okay?
That's crazy.
$1.
How much did you have to put down on the house?
Nothing.
Like, nothing? That's how good your credit was?
Nothing. Mm-hmm. Nothing.
What?
Nothing. The only thing I had to pay for was closing costs. Closing costs is just pretty much like the attorney fees and, you know, all these little other hidden fees that they got, like your inspection fees and all the other stuff. That was, I want to say it was like $1,100. It wasn't no more than $1,100, but that's still good.
That's great.
Hell Yeah, like, man, I didn't have to pay nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Wow, that is amazing.
Nothing.
You went from rags to bags.
Literally, like, and it was so crazy because I literally thought I was in a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, man, did this really just happen? And I said that for months. Like, for months, I used to sit in this house and just be like, I can't believe that shit happened how it did. You know what I'm saying? But like I was telling you earlier, you got to wait your turn. You know, sometimes it's not your time. You just got to be patient and you got to wait. And you got to stay, you know, optimistic because things can happen like that. But yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. And then everybody was like, how did you do that? You know, how did you do that? Because I don't know if you remember, but when I put it on Facebook, I was doing cartwheels in the yard. And everybody was like, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I was like, give me a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple months. I'm going to put something together so that I can actually help y'all fix y'all credit to where y'all can buy y'all houses. And I have a lot of clients that's actually bought houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, plenty of them can vouch. You know, basically, stay patient, stay positive, you'll get a house. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like, so after that, I spent a couple months putting my platform together. I took more classes. I watched more videos. I paid more people for classes. I went to seminars. I traveled. I brain picked. I got me a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I did things the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of entrepreneurs that are basically just start out here, just, you know, throw their money out here and say, hey, I'm doing this. And they don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no mentor. You ain't got nobody to tell you what to do. You ain't got nobody to get no advice from. So, you know, I had to do things the right way if I felt like it, you know, if I knew I was going to have this as a business. So that's how I did it. But other than that, like, it's been great. It's been crazy. Yeah. And I still can't believe it. But it's been great. So
that's a blessing.
It is.
And it's dope how you turned every thing that you went through or everything that happened into an opportunity to make money.
And I still have that mindset now. Like, once I got to where I was, I kind of was like, okay, I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop here. I got to keep going. I got to do something else. I have to do this. I have to do that. So now I'm teaching classes. Like, I'm teaching people how to have business credit. I'm teaching people how to have their own credit business. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here certifying folks. Like, I got so much stuff going on, and it's only because I got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. Kanye, Kim, all these rich people that we see on the TV, they don't stop with just one hustle, okay? They have plenty of them.
Facts.
They have plenty of them.
Facts.
Like, Kim got makeup, soap, drawers. She got all kind of stuff out here. Kanye out here got shoes, got clothes, got recording artists. These people have more than one hustle. So in order to get to where you need to be, in order to be like these people, you know, on the TV that we see, not these Instagram folks that we was talking about with these Birkins and all this other
cap
stuff.
Shit.
There's not the cap shit.
Real
but
shit.
if you trying to get on some real shit, you have to have more than one hustle.
Facts.
One hustle is not going to bring you all the millions that you want. So, yeah, that's how you got to think about things. But, you know, you got to stay humble at the same time because at the end of the day, you don't want to be making money and you out here burning bridges with people because you letting this money get to your head. So,
a lot of folks do that too. Like, letting it get to your head. You know, and me personally, like, you know, I'm very, very spiritual. So, you know, I have like really good intuition, and I know when my time is coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's how you have to be. Like, I tell people that all the time. Yeah. Like, don't rush nothing. Yeah. Don't rush nothing. When it's your time, it's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. So you have to stay positive the whole time and stop basing. And you know there's something else I hate. I hate when people try to, I don't want to say compete, but I hate when people try to base like their future and their success off of somebody else. Because the thing about it is, you don't know what the hell that person went through to get to where they at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's about 99% of people don't know that I went through literally hell You know what I'm saying? Just 2 years ago.
That's the game. That's how it goes. That's life. That's really life. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, one of my favorite books, and I'm not really like a book reader. Not saying like I'm not a nigga that want knowledge, because I do read. Mm-hmm. I feel like I read books when it's meant for me to read them. You know, I feel like everything happens for a reason. But I read Rick James's book, right? Just random. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not a Rick James fan, but I read his book. But I read it in like 4 to 5 days, right? Mm-hmm. But his story was so crazy because I didn't know. Rick James didn't pop off till he was like 30 something.
Really?
He started making music when he was like 14, 15. So it took him like 20 years to become the Rick James that we know, like Super Freak and all that shit. Like, that shit didn't come till like 20 years later of him making music. So you think about it, that man went to the military, that man went AWOL, went to the feds, fled to Canada, left Canada, got deported back to America, went to the feds again, then went back to Canada, got like 3 record deals, got dropped from all of them. Like, he went through a lot of shit in his life, but people don't know. Like, they see Super Freak, they see him, but they don't see.
That's one story I never thought to look into, but that's interesting though.
He went through a hell. Like, his life was literally hell. Like, it was hell.
And that's what people don't understand. Like, people will try to base their lives on the next person, thinking like, oh, well, they got this, they got that, and I need to be like this. You don't know what the hell this man had to go through to get to where he at. So just chill out.
I told my partner, I said, bruh, you can't, you know, one of my homies, and you know him, I ain't gonna say his name, but one of my homies was looking at another one of my homies, and, you know, trying to live his life, and I'm like, bruh, listen, if you're not willing to take it to where that man is willing to take it to get that money, chill the fuck out. Cause guess what? I be seeing a lot of niggas, and listen, I feel like as long as you're not fucking with children and you're not taking nothing from nobody, do what you do.
Exactly.
However you get your money.
Do what you do. Exactly. As long as you ain't out here trying to kill nobody, you ain't out here trying to steal from nobody, you ain't messing with nobody's child, you not out here trying to finesse, you ain't out here trying to scam. Do what you need to do to get that money. Okay? Like, I don't knock nobody. I don't knock nobody how they get their money, because at the end of the day, I don't know your situation. I don't know what you got going on. You know what you got going on, so do what you got to do. So, I mean, that's just what it all boils down to. But a lot of people don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at these celebrities and they look at these people that got money and they, oh, well, I wish I could be like that. Well, I need to be like this, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. That's their hustle. That's what they do. That's what worked for them. Do what works for you. Okay? Don't try to be like nobody else out here, because like I said, a lot of people don't even know that I went through hell. I literally got slung through the mud. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. And then once I finally came up, everybody was like on some shit like, oh, well, you know how you did this, how you did that shit. I went through hell. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? That was my path that I had to go through.
Facts. You got to go through that shit.
You got to go through that shit. Nothing is going to come to you easy. So...
Niggas want to be in fraternities and sororities and shit. Them folks go through hell. They get hazed.
They get hazed.
They get
their ass beat. Like,
bro, to be considered stripes, bro. Like, niggas don't want to take it there. Everybody want the easy shit. Like, everybody want what look good, or that's human nature. We want shiny shit. That's what attracted niggas to fire and shit like that before there was civilization. But at the same time, guess what? You also have to work to get to that glitter. You have to work. Like, that's just, it's no shortcut to it. You feel me? And you have to stay down. Like, you have to. And that comes with every single situation.
The military. You got to go through basic training. Like, you gonna have to go through something to get to where you want to be. Like, there's no shortcuts. There's no way that you can just skip over what everybody else went through. There's no possible, unless you hit the lottery or something like that. But even if you hit the lottery, if you don't know how to finance and you don't know how to manage your money, you're gonna lose it. So you have to go through shit in order to get to where you need to be. So, man, I just wish that a lot of people knew that. You know what I'm saying? The society
would be better off.
It would be better off if people knew that. If people wasn't trying to like skip and take these shortcuts trying to get to the top. You know, that's where a lot of the robbery and the killing, and that's where all that shit come from. Only because they think that somebody else got it and they don't. So
And sometimes I don't want what come with a lot of you niggas money.
Me either.
I don't want that shit, man. You know, you niggas is buying cars and clothes, chains, and all of that shit, man. And that's cool, but I don't want what come with that shit. I don't want what come with it.
Me either. I swear.
Even some celebrities, like, I don't want to be a rapper. Like, I can't be looking on Moneybagg Yo Instagram being like, he bought his bitch a Lamborghini.
He bought a Lamborghini.
I can't. I don't want to be a rapper, my nigga. I ain't in the studio making songs.
I don't even want to buy a bitch a Lamborghini. That shit costs too much, bitch. Can you just chill with this Volkswagen Beetle, bitch? Do you like this Beetle? Like, like, do you want a Tahoe or something? Like, no, I don't even want to buy nobody a Lamborghini. That's too much damn money. Right. And then the thing about it is, like, people don't understand, more money is more problems. The more money you make, the more bills you got. Okay, man, I got so many damn bills, I can't remember them. I can't remember all the bills I have. Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize that. You think like you can make all this money, you just gonna sit on it? No, you have to keep making money in order to keep money. Like, man, this shit be crazy. It's crazy because if you think about it, when people start having all this money, you got to think about it. You got your family in your pockets. You got your kids in your pockets. You got your baby mamas in your pockets. You got this person. Oh, well, my light's about to get cut off. Oh, well, little CC going to college. We ain't got the money. Yeah. Like, you got so many different things that's going to come to it. But, you know, that's going to come to you when you start making money. A lot of people don't realize that. Mm-hmm. And I just had this conversation with one of my clients the other day because, he was just like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm trying to make a meal. I'm trying to make a meal. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. And I was like, well, I teach you, you know, how to get it. You know what I'm saying? I can teach you how to get it. But you got to understand, if your mind ain't where it's supposed to be, when you get this money, you're not going to keep this money.
Facts. And I pray for that shit. Like, I know my time coming. But I was just praying last night. Like, God, I just pray you keep me humble. Mm-hmm. And everything that I set out to do, I pray that you give me the strength and guide my footsteps to keep doing that.
Right.
What I set out to do. Because niggas be having these things that they want to do. Like, well, I'm going to goddamn save this. I'm going to do that. Da-da-da-da. Then they get the bag. It's like, fuck all that. Let's go get the chains. Let's go get this. Let's go get that.
I need a chain. I want a grill.
My dog need a chain.
Shit, I need a little Frenchie.
Yeah. I need the most expensive pit bull.
Right, exactly.
I'm buying the dog off the Explore page for $3,000.
Oh, the Frenchie's $12,000. Give me that. Yeah. Like, that's how the niggas be. Like, that's how they really be.
Oh God.
That's how they really be. Man, hell no.
I pray to God that I remain as humble as I can when the bag come. Like, I did an exercise the other day. Like, I was sitting with myself, right? And I just manifested and imagined myself in that position, mm-hmm. right? I felt it. Like, mm-hmm. you know, Meek said, if you want it, you got to see it with a clear eye view. Mm-hmm. And I did this. And I got lost in it. Like, mm-hmm. it's like kind of like meditation a little bit. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I imagined myself in the position that I wanted to be in, right? Mm-hmm. And I just lived in it for the moment, right? Mm-hmm. And I was just walking through like how my life would be. And I literally forgot everything that I said that I was going to do when I got that money. I said, this is scary. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Like, let me take a step back and reevaluate shit. And that's when I prayed, like, look, I pray that you continue to guide my footsteps and put me in the right position. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to do stuff like that just to be conscious, because in life we walk through life and we're not conscious of what we're doing. We just going through the motions, like wake up, brush our teeth, go to work,
and that falls into complacency as well.
You gotta be like, you know what, man, let me, instead of just focusing on the grind,
still brush your teeth.
Let me be conscious of what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Just conscious of what I'm doing. Like, conscious of my decisions, conscious of how I'm living, conscious of everything, so that I can continue to do what I set out to do. Right. Because it's real. Like, I envision myself in that position, like where I want to be at, like what I want, what this, that, and the third. Like, I really envision it. Like, I manifest shit. Like, I'll talk about something and it'll happen. So it's like, I know what I want. I know exactly how I want my life to be, how I want my days to go, mm-hmm. how I want everything to go. And I literally forgot. I was just blowing money fast. Yeah. In my visions, I'm like, I gotta chill.
And you know what? That was hard for me. That was very, very hard for me because when I started my business, I didn't think that I was going to pop off the way I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because I had all these other ventures, all these other, the peanuts, then you got the funnel cakes, then you got the pop-up shops. I had all these other stepping stones before I got to my credit repair. Everybody already knew who I was. They like, oh, you know, she cool. She good people. You know, we going to spend money with her, this, that, and the third, just because we know that she a good person. And when my business popped off the way it did, I just saw money coming in. So I used to always say, oh, well, you know, if I get this amount of money, I'm going to put it up. I wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here taking trips. I'm out here buying bags. I'm out here buying shoes. And it took for me to actually sit down one morning and tally up my bank statements for everything that I made, you know, that month. And once I got to the total of everything that I spent, I was like, oh, hell no. Ain't no way. I said, ain't no way that I sat here and I let all this money just slide through my fingertips and I ain't really got nothing to show for it other than these shoes, bags, and all of this other stuff. So that made me, you know, sit there and think like, okay, you know what? You have to learn how to be financially stable. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to be happy, in order for you to live the fruitful life that you want, you're going to have to learn how to be financially stable. You're going to have to learn how to say, you don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't need that shit. Them kids don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? They good. You don't need to order from DoorDash every damn day. Like, you got food stamps. What you ordering food for? What you going out of town to eat for? You got food at the house. So I had to sit down.
You going out of town to eat?
What?
God, hey, folks be talking about that shit. I just never. What was you going out? That must be a woman thing. Cause
I go to Bentley's and Charlotte's.
Yeah, we back.
Here we are.
Yeah, we back. Had to take a little quick break. But we were talking about credit and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people on social media do a lot of flexing. A lot of people do a lot of like pretending to be like rich. Oh, I got this, or I'm living this lifestyle. On average, right? And we're not going to try to put nobody business out there, but I just want to talk about statistics. On average, out of the people that you have dealt with, as far as like clients of yours, how many people would you say have it? The percentage of people that actually have it versus the people who say that they have it, but they really don't. Like, man, on average, how much? What's the percentage that you said actually have it versus?
I would say maybe 20%. Maybe about 20%. If that, to be honest, because like social media is a drug. You know what I'm saying? Attention is a drug, and people are going to put out there what they think people like. You know what I'm saying? But I see the real. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I deal with my clients, and I don't tell their business. You know, I don't sit up here and judge them about, you know, nothing that they got going on, you know, with their personal life or whatever, because we all done been through some shit.
Thanks.
But at the end of the day, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I've had people, oh, can I get a payment plan? Oh, well, you know, I took out these loans and I couldn't afford to pay them back. Like, I see all kind of shit. So I would say about maybe 20% of people actually are about what they post on social media.
Yeah, we back. She had to tend to motherly duties. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, motherly duties, the number one job. So you said 20% of people actually have it. Like, that's crazy. Like, I would think it would be probably more than that. But you deal with people's finances, so you know. Yes.
It's actually really sad because of the fact that some of them have it, and then like we had talked about earlier, they'll blow their money and then they don't have it. So it's like, when you can see everything as far as like transactions and credit and what's reporting on their credit or not, it's kind of like, okay, you know what? Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you post these type of things? Like, what are you trying to get? Like, what is the attention that you're looking for?
Yeah.
Like, it really doesn't make any sense to me. But like I said, it's just 20%. About if that I would say 10, but I don't want to go that low, but 20% if that.
That's crazy. You know, one thing I never tried to do in my life is try to portray that I have something that I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I try my best not to, because Because at the end
What's
of the day,
reason?
And then it's like, what don't come out in the wash, come out in the rinse.
Yeah.
What's done in the dark gonna come to the light.
And the thing about it is, like, I don't understand why people try to cap to people that know them. Like, we know you. You know what I'm saying? We know that you don't have it like that. You know, just because you're saying that you have things on social media, and just because you're out here portraying to be somebody else on social media, don't mean that it's somebody that don't know you. Somebody know you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knows you in real life. So I don't understand why people do these things. Like, I really don't know. I've seen people post on social media with somebody else's money and I remember when I used to do specials. I used to do specials a lot. Like, when I first started out, I used to do specials for like $150, $175. Man, it would be people that I would think had it like that. Oh, you do a payment plan, half and half of $150 is $75. You ain't got $150, but you sitting up here on Facebook all day, you know, flashing money and flashing this and flashing that, but you asking me for a payment plan for $150? Come on now. Like, man, it be them type of people. And then it be the type of people that, you know, jewelry, all this other shit. I gotta pay full price. Come on now. Come on, like.
R.I.P. to the conversations that died when you told them they price.
Man. Look, I don't even talk to people no more. You gotta go to my website. Like, I can't even talk to you, because at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit up here and waste 10, 15 minutes out of my time doing this, talking to you and telling you what you need to do and telling you this and telling you that and telling you what I need to do for you to say, oh, well, when I get my taxes or Christmas coming up, so I can't do it and blah, blah, blah. Go to my website. Because at the end of the day, when you ready to book, you can click that button on my website and then I can deal with you after that. But other than that, I ain't got time for it no more. And it's not about being bougie or being sedity. It's not. I got a business though. I got too much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. I got several different businesses. I'm about to open up a spa. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well,
you're doing Yanni's, right?
Yeah, I do Yanni's themes. I do lashes. Yanni's themes, lashes. I do non-invasive liposuction, which is the reason why I look so good after 3 weeks having a baby.
Yeah.
I do all kind of shit. Like I said, I have businesses with the S to run, so I ain't got time to be chasing after people that don't know what they want to do. So,
yeah. What made you get into Yanni's themes and stuff like that? Cause you got you were successful with your credit stuff, the boiled peanuts, the funnel cakes, and all the other endeavors. What made you go into that lane? Cause that's like a different.
Because like I said earlier, I'm one of these type of people. My mind don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I lay down in the bed at night to go to sleep and I turn that TV off, my mind's still going. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can I keep making money? How can I do this? What can I do? What can I do? I'm always looking for another business venture. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting Yanni's themes back in 2017, I believe. And I enjoyed it because I used to have, a lot of feminine issues or whatever. But anyways, I enjoyed it and it helped me a lot. So over the summer when I was pregnant with her, I kind of was, and then with COVID going on, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't leave the house and all kind of shit. That made me actually sit down and think of different business ventures to go into. So every time I go into a business venture, I always think like, what are we missing? What are we missing? What is black people missing?
Clean pussy. That's what we missing. That's what the fuck we missing.
Clean pussy. Yes.
Because I done caught so many STDs from these bitches not having clean
nasty
pussy.
Ass hoes. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about me, I'm Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. I go through the fire so you niggas don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I catch the STDs to tell you niggas to know what to look out for and shit like that.
I ain't never had one, but
listen, man, and the world is missing clean pussy, bro. If we clean pussy will solve a lot of issues.
Clean, smell-free pussy, okay?
Yes.
Like y'all got to listen.
Jesus
y'all got
Christ.
to stop being so smelly. Like
pussy can smell like pussy though. Pussy can smell like pussy.
Pussy smell. There's a fishy smell. There's a musty smell.
Yes.
We want our pussies to smell like pussies, okay?
Yes.
Not like musk.
Yes.
Not like the seafood market.
Yes.
Not like Indian funk. We need pussy to smell like pussy, period. So that's what we missing. A lot of people think that you take some Dove soap and you first of all, Dove soap is never supposed to touch your coochie. Ever. Yeah. Your pussy is self-cleansing, okay? So water, all you got to do is get in the shower and water it down and you should be fine. Yeah. If you got to do all this extra shit, you got a problem. So,
and it all starts with what you eat. I'm not a nigga that get in women business. Man, so let me not be a nigga that get in women business.
You go in my kitchen, you see it's a whole case of water right there on the floor. If you walk in my kitchen, open up that damn refrigerator, grapes, strawberries, pineapples, mangoes, dragon fruit, avocado, nothing but fruit and vegetables and water is in my refrigerator because guess what? You are what you eat. So if you sitting around here drinking Sprite all goddamn day.
You bitches love seafood boils. Seafood boils. I done figured it the fuck out.
Seafood boils, Hennessy, and Sprite. Facts. That's what the fuck these are.
Julio down. Julio down, bro.
Okay, don't drink no water. None. Don't drink no water. That's what the hell they missing.
Yeah. So I'm starting to drink my water and mind my business. You motherfuckers binge shit and fucking.
Okay. Get me a Sprite out the store.
Yeah, okay? Out the store, not the store. The store.
Give me a Sprite out the store. That's what kind of hoes these is. So that's what we're missing. We are missing clean pussy around here. And we need more clean pussy people in 2021 because y'all was a little bit too smelly for me over the last couple of years. So that's how I came up with that venture. And if, matter of fact, and I'm going to show you before you leave, I actually got these beautiful throne chairs, these Yanni Steen throne chairs in my garage. So I'm going to show you before you leave.
So they're going to be sitting in royalty, getting their pussy clean.
Yes.
And are you going to give them consultations too, like on like what to eat? Like, okay, like you should probably drink more water because there was a spirit that came out of your pussy.
Not a spirit.
A fucking crab leg came out of you. A turkey leg hook came out of you.
Hell no.
You should lay off for the fucking rice and pasta.
Listen. Holds off of the hot sauce.
Yes.
Holds off on the hot sauce. Holds off on the butter. Holds off on the seafood because it's starting to smell. Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm opening the spa actually in March.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm opening up the spa in March. So it's going to be Yanni Steams. It's going to come with a diet plan. So
it is.
After you get your Yanni Steam, this is what you need to be eating. This is what you need to be doing. No chicken nuggets from McDonald's with the Sprite. Sweet teas gotta go. We need some. We need some crab boil once a month. You don't need crab legs every Friday. Okay. Yeah. Give the Douce a break. And the Hennessy a break, okay? Yes. Sprites need to go. More water, okay? Wake up in the morning, drink you some water. Before you go to bed, drink you some water. Drink you some goddamn water. Drink water, period. Yeah. So, yeah, spa will be open in March. So we got that going on. I started flipping houses. Okay. Yeah, so basically I've learned how to flip houses without putting no money down. So it's another thing you should look into. So.
Definitely.
But yeah, so yeah, we just, trying to have more than one income and keep them M's coming in. So
for sure. Listen, man, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you because like I told you, I love podcasts. I like stuff like this.
Yeah.
So I like to get in people's business. I need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? What's going on? Like, I like that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I told you before I did the interview, I was like, I get to interview a celebrity, man.
I'm not a celebrity.
I get to interview somebody with a Porsche. I ain't never talked to a nigga with a Porsche.
Baby, let me tell you, that's my dream car. Yeah. Okay, I swear to God, I said this last year. I said, man, I want me a Porsche so bad for my birthday. I want me one so bad for my birthday, but I didn't know how to get it. So I was like, man, the next car I get, because I had a Challenger. I was like, man, the next car I get, I'm going to get a Porsche. I have to have a Porsche. I have to have one. And when I bought my own, because, I was gifted a Porsche, last year. I was gifted a Porsche last year, but I gave it back. That's another story. So anyways, after I gave it back, I was like, shit, I love that Porsche too much. I need to go get my own. I got to figure it out. So once I got approved for it, I'm like, man, I'm a bad bitch. Okay. Right. I'm a bad bitch out here. Yeah. So, and I got the only red one in South Carolina. So
that shit hard too.
Thank you.
So I got to interview somebody with a Porsche, man. You niggas step your fucking game up.
Step it up. Step it up.
Step your fucking game up.
Or get out the way.
Facts. Now, before you go, I need you to give my listeners a credit tip. Like something to a tip. Just something that the average Joe can do to help improve their credit. Like something that they can do, you know, today, tomorrow, next month, whatever.
I mean, the easiest thing to do to get your credit in good health is to not have so much debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't have so much debt. Stop going out here and trying to get loans when you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will think just because they ain't got no money in their pocket, they need a loan. You don't, like, come on. You got to pay that back. So keep your debt low. That's one way to maintain healthy credit. Because a lot of people think that it's all in the score. It's all in the score. No, that's not true. I have a client right now with a 795, but she has $665,000 worth of debt. That ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got all this damn debt. You ain't got no room for no new debt. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no, if your car was to break down right now and you wanted to go finance another car, you don't have no room to do that because you got too much debt. You almost at $1 million. So keep your debt down and stop applying for stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you know your credit score ain't like that, don't try to apply for nothing. Don't try to apply for nothing. Like, don't, if you at like a 600 and you feel like you want a credit card, that's not high enough for you to get a credit card. You need to be at 640, 650, 660, 670. You need to be up there in order to get to, you know, your credit cards and your high-end loans like that. Another thing is business credit. Business credit is where it's at, okay? A lot of people don't really know about business credit and they don't know how to handle business credit. Business credit is better than personal credit, okay? Because business credit, you can treat it like personal credit, but it doesn't go on your personal credit. So say I have a 743 personal credit score, right? I go and I get me some business credit, right? I go and I decide that I want to get a credit card on my business credit. That credit card is on my business credit, not on my personal credit. Mm-hmm. I can put a car on my business credit. It's not on my personal credit. I can put a house on my business credit. It's not on my personal credit. So while you racking up all of this stuff on your business credit, your personal credit is free. Ain't nothing on it. That's the way you do it, okay? Not only that, you can also get business loans. You see where I'm going with this? If you get business loans, and when you apply for business loans, I think the minimum that you can apply for is about $50,000. You can apply for $50,000 all the way up to $500,000. So think about it. If your personal credit, if you at like a 770 something, and you don't have no debt, and when you decide that you want to start applying for stuff with your business credit, you can apply for that $500,000 loan with your business credit, and you're going to get it, and it's going to stay on your business credit. Yeah. So think about it. If you got several businesses, and if you have several businesses with several different EIN numbers, you could put $500,000 on this business credit, $500,000 on this one, $500,000 on this one, $500,000 on this one. You got 5-6 different business accounts with 5-6 different business credit, and now you worth about what, $4-5 million. Yeah,
that's a jewel, man.
It is.
That's a jewel, man. You know, I had Sean Dollar on the show, and that nigga gave a tip for niggas, you know, the credit cards and start out with a credit card and pay shit on time. But you got really in depth about how to, like, the different lanes of credit, you know, personal and business.
Exactly. And see, like I said, business credit is where it's at. Business credit is what's going to make you your money. Okay, because a lot of people, they think, well, I'm going to just get my personal credit straight and I'm going to be good for the rest of my life. Yeah, that might be true. But if you can keep going, then keep going. You know what I'm saying? Why stop at $100,000 when you can go for $1 million? Like, you know, like a lot of people think that it's so hard to get a lot of money. A lot of people think that it's hard to get to $1 million, and it's not that fucking hard. Yeah. It's not that hard. You just got to have the knowledge, and you need to reach out to people that know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you, like I said, I'm helping people with business credit now, and all you have to do, and it's so easy. Like, it's so easy. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this stuff that you can do, all of this stuff that you can use to make money is free. You don't have to pay for none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So why would you sit here and not use that information if it's going to make you $1 million?
All you need is a tax ID to get business credit?
Yeah.
You don't even need an LLC or none of that?
An LLC and an EIN number.
That's it?
Yes. Yes. That's all you need. That's all you need.
And you can get cars in your business credit.
Yes. Cars, phones, houses, loans, credit cards. What else? What am I missing?
We riding lambs. We riding Muddy Waters riding lambs.
I'm trying to go get me a damn Ferrari.
Yeah, we riding lambs, nigga. Muddy Waters.
I'm trying to tell you, like, it's so easy. Yeah. It's so easy. And you know where I learned this from? From the other people. You know what I'm saying? The white people. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this: black people, y'all better learn how to use these. Better learn how to talk to these white people. For real.
Yeah.
Learn how to talk to these white people. Not all of them are bad. Okay. Some of them are willing to help you. Some of them have a lot of information that they'll give you for free. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I learned this from real estate school. I went to got my real estate license. I got a lot of shit going on, and I did it. Like, I made it. I don't like to say I made it because I don't like to think of it like that, but the proof is in the pudding.
Facts.
It's in the pudding.
Y'all niggas hear the echo in this big ass house. You hear it?
Y'all like my tree?
Facts, man. That shit tall as hell. That shit taller than me, man.
Yeah.
You niggas trees is shorter than me, man. And I'm a pretty tall guy. You know, I'm like 6 foot. You know, I'm a decent height. You know? But yeah, tell the people where they can find you on social media if they want to get in touch with you.
Okay, so my Facebook, I'm on Facebook. I'm off Facebook, on, off. I don't like the different energies I run into on Facebook. But anyways, my Facebook is Qween T. That's QWEENT. My Instagram is _Qween T, QWEENT with 3 E's. My website is royalfinancestore.com. And man, what is wrong? royalfinancestore.com. And then I think that's all my social medias I have. Yeah, that's it.
And niggas, don't slide in her inbox trying to fuck with her.
Please
I know she look good. She shining, skin shimmering. You know what I'm saying?
Please, I ain't got the time. I don't have the time nor the patience.
If you're not driving anything 2019 and up, she don't want to.
Don't do that. No.
If you're driving that 2019 and up, she don't want to talk to you, nigga.
First of all, I drive a Porsche. So please don't inbox me with a 2008 Crown Vic, okay?
Yeah, man.
On 28. I ain't with that shit.
Yeah, man. You can't be having oil spilling in her driveway, man. You know what I'm saying? Oil leaking in the driveway, dog.
I'm just playing.
Cooler leaking this shit, dog, man.
Ain't it? Okay, you pick me up on a date. I got to roll the windows down. The nigga ain't got no air, okay? No, we ain't doing that. Not in 2021.
No, hell no. Thank you again, T.
No problem.
I appreciate you, man.
No problem. It was cool.
It was dope.
It was really dope.
I learned a lot about you.
Yeah.
For sure. And I'm sure the people did too. And you niggas, man, get in touch with her to get your credit right, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of buying your girl some red bottoms, get her credit right.
Red bottoms are nice too.
They are.
They hurt, but they're nice.
They are. But get your girl's credit straight.
Get your girl's credit straight
this Christmas, and then get her some red bottoms next Christmas.
Yeah, get her credit straight and get her LLC. How about that? That's a good Christmas gift too.
That's facts.
That's a good Christmas gift. If I had a nigga to buy me some credit repair and an LLC, and I can go into the new year with a credit card. What?
It's lit.
It's lit. Okay.
Facts.
Exactly.
Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters.
We out.